We live.
Sundays and Wednesdays, yeah. 8 o'clock on YouTube and Facebook and Twitter. It's the crew and you. Let's go.
You can't get any better
Best
than
thing
this.
about it, the way he did it the right way.
With the crew and you, to the crew and you.
Do y'all have anything to say about
What
my
up,
man?
what up, baby? Welcome to the crew and you. Congratulations to my dog, Chuck Little John, the OG.
Y'all didn't notice I've been changing hats all night, have you?
No.
You been doing it
That
right.
boy,
And so look, let me tell you, those dudes were the first one that I ever seen with the full tracksuit, and no drawers. You know what I'm saying?
Understand that you can be at the bottom, you can be anything you want to be, and when that happens, you can be a champion like me.
you imagine 100 people just all yelling?
With the crew and you, to the crew and you. With the crew and you, to the crew and you.
What up, baby? Welcome to the crew and you. I'm your boy G. To my right hand side, we got Sparker City's most argumentative person, the OG himself, Chuck Little John. And underneath us both, man, we got Decatur's best sandwich spread, Corey Davis. What's going on, fellas?
I use a spoon.
You use a spoon to spread your sandwich?
I'll talk about that in a minute. But in the meantime, let's welcome everybody to this wonderful hump day.
Absolutely, man. Happy hump day. Happy hump day, everybody, man. On Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. We appreciate you all rocking with us. Remember, when you come to the channel, man, bring a friend, tell a friend. When you come, don't come by yourself.
Right.
Hey, man, we have a great show ahead of us today. We have some great topics. Diggs and Barkley not showing up to training camp or mini camp, mandatory mini camp yesterday, we should say, for Diggs, but he showed up today. And we will jump into where will Cook go? Minnesota's Dalvin Cook has been let go. He's still out there along with some more running backs, but nobody's picking him up, man. Also, D Hop, nobody's picking him up either, man. And he's a top-notch player. And he did actually have a meeting or a workout with the Patriots today. So
Why?
I don't know why he was. I don't even know why. But we'll jump into that as well. Then we'll jump into the NBA Finals recap. Everybody knows, man, that we have a new champion in the NBA Finals, and it's their first time, man. So we'll jump into that as well, and the WNBA. And then we have a game that we will get into in the last 10 minutes of the show, 15 minutes of the show. All right, so let's go ahead and jump right in, fellas. Hey, let's start right here in the NFL. Saquon Barkley on the franchise tag. He decided, I'm not coming to this mandatory camp until y'all pay me what I'm owed or pay me what I deserve. He's upset because they didn't give him a chance to hit free agency. They put the cap on him at 10 mil. Diggs, he's the fifth highest paid wide receiver in the league. He thinks he deserves more than to be the number fifth man. So he held out, but he came back in today. I didn't see what he said today, but I don't know if y'all have any more updates on that. But y'all tell me, out of these two, who would have the biggest impact? Which team would have the biggest impact if they did not have their player on their squad?
Oh wow.
Biggest impact.
For not being
I get. Go ahead, OG.
Oh, no, go ahead. I was just saying for not being there. Go ahead.
Yeah. I guess the question would be which one is the most needed, because I think they both come with good resume ahead of them. I guess which one is your biggest game changer? Which one in our game today? Which one holds the most importance? Remember when running back was the the meat of your offense?
Mm-hmm.
Man, that's a great question. So I guess I'll start. The person with the biggest impact I'm gonna go with Dalvin Cook. Um, and it's hard to find a decent running
Barkley.
back.
Hold on, Barkley.
Oh, I'm sorry, Barkley or we talking about Barkley or
Diggs.
D.
Stephon
Dick?
Diggs.
I'm sorry, I was thinking the wrong way then. Um, you know what? Me honestly, I don't like it when players become selfish. Um, I know that you know, when you feel like you're worth something, you push hard for it, and there's nothing wrong with that. My thing is, I guess the question would be, because the year before, he had a ACL tear, came back, had a fairly decent season. The Giants had a decent season, and I wish our man Alvin Jameson, chime in on this, but I guess from a Giant standpoint, you're damaged goods. Now, I'm not trying to say that to be funny. You may be damaged goods a little bit. I mean, the tag is not that, it's not a terrible thing to get for a year. You're, I think, what is it? The top 10 in your class, in your field,
Top 5 or
top
top
five,
10. Yeah, top 5. So
top five in your class, and they average that salary, and and you're gonna get, what is it, 2 million more than the top five in your salary, because that's for that year, because they
for
putting
that
the
year.
tag on,
Right, for
right?
that year. Yep.
Yeah, for that year. So between him and Diggs, Diggs comes with a lot of, vibrato, a lot of talk. I guess I would go with the most impact. I'll still go with Barkley. I'll go with Barkley.
So Curtis Vaughn, welcome on, big homie. And he's a huge New York Giants fan. He says he's on the non-exclusive, so whoever wants him is going to have to give up two number ones. That's not happening. So the deadline makes deals. He doesn't see him holding out. So we'll see 10.1 on the tag.
And then with the non-exclusive, if somebody did offer, they get a chance to match. Yeah. So, so I'll go with Saquon. What you say, OG?
I guess I'm going the other route. I think if Buffalo don't have Diggs, I think they're gonna suffer because they don't have another top-notch receiver.
Buffalo gonna suffer without Diggs.
Yeah, I mean, who gonna be name the other receiver?
Is it can a quarterback make a good receiver?
Can the quarterback make a good receiver?
Yeah, remember how
But they had a talent. I know they got this other guy. I know they got another guy out there that they think they're showing up in. I remember having a good game against the Chiefs that one year, but I ain't heard nothing else from him.
Yeah. I guess I'm asking because how you got some quarterbacks that can make a wide receiver better, make a wide receiver good. If you run the route, I'll put it there. I remember Brett Favre used to always say, I'll put it there, but I'm sorry, Dan Marino used to say that, I'll put it there. Just tell me, you run your route, I'll put it there. Is Allen is that guy, right? He'll put it there. No?
But I'm like, but you kind of argue my case for me, and that's the
What's
fact that Saquon is been hurt,
Yeah.
so he may be out anyway.
So are you choosing the latter too?
I'm sure. I'm saying I think Diggs would be more of an impact to the Bills than Saquon being out would be to the Giants because they played without Saquon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
What you got, G?
I think Saquon is the New York Giants offense. I think everything runs through Saquon. If Saquon's not there, Danny Dimes can't be what they want Danny Dimes to be. The impact that I think that Saquon has for his squad, and I think this is why he wants to be paid what he's owed, what he believes he's owed. I think it's more for Diggs. I don't think they have another elite receiver over there that can take the place of Diggs or even help Josh Allen. But I think the effect of the whole thing is more on Saquon Barkley, just because that team is built around Saquon, where the other way around is built around Josh Allen.
So
And that so
even with the addition of what they added to the offense, the Giants.
with Waller,
Yeah.
I still think it's a play action team. Without Barkley, that play action pass doesn't work.
So they play off the run.
They play off the run. You gotta have CB. You gotta have Saquon there to help that out. What's going on? You're not your average guy, Steve. My guy Kamarie White. What's up, Brody and James Littlejohn? Man, welcome to the channel, fellas. We're just talking about Stephon Diggs and Saquon Barkley. Which one not being there would have the biggest impact for their team? That's what we're discussing right now.
Now let's talk about this. When you say impact, now right now we know that I'm not sure if it's one or two, but so Diggs had a problem with not being more integral part of the offense, right? You know, because I think him and Allen, because Allen came on, they had a little quote for him. He was like, we got to get on the same page. He's my guy. I go for him. So we just got to get him more involved. Now when you're demanding the ball, and you want more piece of the offense versus pay me what you owe me. Which one would y'all rather be? Which one would y'all rather be dealing with at this point? Out of a player,
Well, hey, both of them want more money.
I thought Diggs, his big thing was just being more of an integral part of the offense because he's already he's already making max bucks, right? Or he just wants more. He wants that top 5 bucks.
Yeah, he's only at 20 mil right now. I think.
Yeah.
He wants to be up in that. He feels he's a top 2-1 receiver in the league. He wants to be up there with the top ones.
Who's the top receiver in the league? Who's getting paid the most right now?
I believe it's your boy Adams.
Oh, yeah.
Adams.
Raiders.
Oh, okay.
See.
Okay. It's getting paid the most. All right.
Let me see. Let me make sure. No, I'm sorry. Tyreek Hill. Tyreek
okay.
Hill. And Devontae Adams is second. Cooper Kupp is third. AJ Brown is fourth. And Stephon is fifth. And I'm sorry, he's making 24 mil. He's making 24 mil.
Okay. So let me ask y'all this question. Should he jump a Cooper Kupp? Should he jump Adams? Should he jump? Is he there to?
I think he's a top 3. I think he's a top 3 receiver in the league.
Okay. So he can do. So you're saying that he should fall behind Adams.
Behind Adams and Tyreek Hill.
He's better than Kupp.
Kupp was out last year, so I will have to push him back just because he was out last year.
Okay.
So yeah, I will put him up there. I mean, that Diggs had 1,400 yards last year, with the Buffalo Bills, 11 touchdowns, 108 catches, a 13.2 average. So that's no slouch, man. He's been a 1,000-yard receiver for the last 5 years. 2020 being his break, a monster year. So
that's what I'm saying. He's not terribly outside of the realm of what they're paying.
Not
at all.
Not at all.
Yeah, that's like I said. He's not getting slouch pay.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? To be making a fuss is what I'm saying.
Okay. No, you're absolutely right, Curtis, man. It's the cap space for Buffalo Bills that they're having a problem with. I don't believe they have very much cap space to even try to negotiate a deal with him, man. So let me see where they rank. They're in the bottom 30, 32 far as cap space. They have $5 million in cap space right now.
Unless they do like Dallas, roll the book.
Pay that tax.
Yeah. Modify the books.
No,
he
We're not doing that. The bottom five and salary cap are the Chiefs, the Buccaneers, the Raiders, the Giants, and the Bills.
Those are the bottom 5 in terms of cap space.
Cap space, and you see, the two people that were holding out are in the bottom of the cap space. So,
and these are people with no money because they got money tied up with other players. Okay.
All right.
Who the Giants got tied up?
They
Well,
just paid the quarterback.
they just paid Danny Dimes.
Yeah.
They paid Danny Dimes 40 plus.
Okay.
It's between Danny Dimes and Saquon. They went Danny Dimes.
Yeah, and that's I think that's where his issue is.
Okay. Oh, he want to get paid too.
Yeah. So I don't know, man. I don't know. James says Jerry Judy's out there. Yeah, he's definitely better than Jerry Judy. Yeah, Jerry Judy.
Yeah, I about to say, yeah.
He don't stand a chance to be that close. Steve says, man, are these overpaid athletes complaining again?
Yep.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna say overpaid, because of what this business makes. They're getting paid what they're supposed to be paid. So I'm not gonna call them overpaid.
Maybe greedy. They say greedy.
I wouldn't call them greedy either, man. They think they earn that right to get this money.
But he making 24 million.
Yeah, I'm about to say they do, man. But come on.
So
man.
if you consider yourself a top 3 wide receiver in the league, and they're making $4 or $5 million more than you are, do you not think you should be getting that same amount?
So, but it's got to be a decline as you go down, right? So Tyreek Hill making 30 million. Devontae Adams making 28. So you can't be up there with them.
Why not?
Because you're not as good as them.
Wait a minute now.
So is he good as Tyreek Hill and Devontae Adams? Is he better than those two?
I think he is. So wait a minute. So I think he's up there, and I think he's par with them. I think he's.
You think he's equal? You think he's equal with both of them?
I think he's par with them. Yes, I do.
No, equal.
I say equal. I say equal. Yes.
No.
Okay.
No.
Really?
So give me that. You said who's the top one right now? You said Tyreek Hill.
Tyreek
Hill at 30 million.
And he got he's proven his with when he was at the Chiefs. I think out of those 3 seasons, he came out with a ring. He was he was a top performer in his game and still is, but he had Mahomes, right? Mm-hmm. Then you said Devontae Adams, who played, primarily a lot of his time with Rodgers. But Rodgers, and like I said, this is another quarterback who makes you fairly good. You do your job. We'll do good things together. And then you said 3 was who? Cooper Kupp.
Cooper Kupp
got he left with some hardware and a MVP. With a fairly decent QB at the time. Does he have 2? Does Cooper Kupp have 2?
2 what?
2 rings. Did he get 1 with golf?
No, they didn't get 1. They lost.
They lost. Okay. So he just got 1 with Stafford.
Yeah.
Okay. So so that's. But I'm saying he's done his part. So right now, and I ain't gonna lie to you, I've seen these 3 cats really do their thing. So you're telling me that he's par with these 3 here?
I think so. Who do y'all think is the best receiver in the league?
I think Jefferson is right now.
He's about to get paid.
Yeah.
So he's about to get paid more than what Tyreek Hill is making.
Think you're going above 30?
Oh yeah. If Minnesota Tyreek is 30, and you're saying Justin Jefferson is the best in the league, then he's gonna have to top what my guy had, what Tyreek.
So check my analytics on this. Justin Jefferson is catching 1,400, 1,500 yards with Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins, I ain't saying he's terrible, but Kirk Cousins is vanilla right in the middle. You know what I'm saying? He's not, top of the cream, but he right there in the middle. Imagine what Justin Jefferson could do, swap him out with Allen. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I'm not saying that Diggs should not be paid top tier salary. I'm just saying I think he's right where he needs to be. So to make all that fuss, it shouldn't be that terrible. Shouldn't be doing that much, because I'm not gonna put you ahead of Devontae Adams. I'm not gonna put you ahead of Cooper Kupp, because I don't watch Cooper Kupp do without hesitation.
So your list, Cooper Kupp was third.
Let me see. On my list,
because on my list, this got DeAndre Hopkins third.
Yeah.
D-Hop?
No, I don't have Hopkins on there.
On my list, got DeAndre Hopkins making 27.3. Cooper Kupp making 26.7.
Okay, yeah, I don't even see what's the name on this one here. So wait, when is this one? Let's say May 20. Let's say from May 21st, 2023. Okay, so
this from May 4th, 2023.
Huh. Oh well, you know what? He's off the books already.
Oh, Hopkins?
Yeah, because his stuff's already been paid from Arizona.
Oh, because being released. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's not making. Remember, I think he got his little guaranteed 24 or something like that.
I don't think it was 24. I don't think it was 24. When they dropped.
When they dropped him.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know why. I don't know if it's him, but I don't know why. I think I remember seeing either 18, and then whoever else picks him up has to pay. No, they
don't have to pay anything.
Nobody.
No, the Cardinals paid it all.
Oh, they did. Okay.
Yeah, they paid it all.
Oh, if they would have traded him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, they didn't get it traded. All right.
So my guy Steve says, man, has he saved a life? No, nobody, none of them has saved a life. This is not a life type thing. This is a business thing. So their business is profiting billions of dollars. So they need when they profit that much money, they rates go up too.
So just imagine.
Just like our job. Just like our job.
Right. But that's what I'm saying. All he gonna do is sprinkle a couple more million on top of the 24. Well, he's not gonna get a new structured deal, right?
I think so. How many more years does he have on his contract?
2.
He has 2 more left on his contract. Yeah. Oh, actually, no, he got more than that.
So, he got more. I thought it was up in 2025.
They said he's not a free agent until 2028.
Oh man, see, you signed that deal because that's what the top tier was paying at the time. So now you want us to restructure the deal for more bread?
Okay.
Okay, so he's stuck in this for another 4 rips, is what you're saying? Okay.
Yeah. So
you know what? I remember this type of deal. It was one of the ones that we had with Julio Jones. Okay. And it boat anchored the Falcons for a long time, and we had the same situation. Now it wasn't as terrible because we were able to get rid of Julio first, but in our second boat anchor was Matt Ryan. And sometimes now if he keep on, I'm not saying that they're going to restructure the deal, but sometimes they'll go, all right, there's 4 more years on this contract. We'll let you go before we redo this thing. So. Sometimes you just gotta chill,
Sometimes you gotta sit back and wait. But with injuries, if he gets injured, guess what happens?
Get released.
They get released.
Yeah.
They get the guaranteed money, though, right?
They get the guaranteed money, whatever the guarantee money is.
But the guaranteed money has already been given.
It depends. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. It depends.
So, all right. Well, I'll say this here, and then I'll get off of it. But I would want him to play. Give me another year of production, especially if this contract goes through to 28. Before we could talk, let's get halfway through. You know what I'm saying? Let's get to 2024, and then we'll talk about these last 4 years. Because this is 5 years we're talking about here.
Yeah, and he just signed his extension last year.
Oh man!
But you know what they ought to do? What they ought to do is they ought to request to have incentives built into the contract for the length of the contract. In other words, if I exceed this, then we need to go to this.
Mm-hmm. Right. But I'm just saying, okay, say you just gave me a contract last year, OG, and I go, hey man, Galen getting some more money, Hey man, we just did this deal last year.
Right. And that's why I say to try and cover that, have it built into that contract. When you go on these 4-year deals, 5-year deals, whatever they are, have it built into that to say that if I exceed this, then I'm gonna get more money to try to offset somebody else come in and start making more. Mm-hmm. Before I can renegotiate again. If I had incentives in there, then at least they give me something more than what I'm getting.
That's the same thing the real Reeves did. Every year, if somebody came in and made some more money, I need to be where he is. I need to re-up mine. He did that every other year. That bothers me. Play your deal, play your contract, play your deal. And you can't worry about what somebody else makes because it's a whole day. A different day, a different age, tax brackets different, or incentives are different. But come on, man.
But see, my thing about that is though, by you saying that every year, if you get hurt and you can't perform, do you want me to take some of it back from you?
Right.
Now, sometimes that's how, like G was saying, that's why you get your ass dropped. Because I can't take it from you, but I can drop you.
Yeah.
If I can't shop you, I can drop you.
I can drop you. Right.
Yeah.
And honestly, then they can go in there and they can restructure your contract at any time they want to.
Mm-hmm. Or what they're gonna end up doing is drop it. Yeah, right. Or you end up getting dropped and then coming back on a discount deal like Ezekiel Elliott is gonna do for the Cowboys.
They're gonna do a man wrong. If Pollard not 100% ready, they're gonna bring him back. When Pollard get ready, they're gonna release him again.
That's another situation where the business is, like you said, we can't pay you this 16 million, but we'll bring you back for 3.
And that's what I'm saying. I ain't gonna lie to you. When I heard that, I ain't gonna lie. When they first released him, and I remember I was listening to I can't remember what I was listening to, but they said Jerry Jones is a methodical beast, right? He'll go, I love you, but I gotta let you go. But here's my card. Call me after you thought about some things, If you want to come back home, like you said, flip the card over, and that's what I'm offering.
Right.
But then you get mad and go, I'm finna go to the Eagles. I'm going to the our rival. And then the Eagles go, nah, we're not paying that. Well, I'm gonna go to the Commanders. Commanders go, no, we're not finna pay that. And then after a while, your manager gonna come to you and go, hey man, you still got that card Jerry gave you? for that discount.
And the problem is they are discounting what running backs do for you now. So they feel like the running back position is not an essential position like it used to be. You see, they got Derrick Henry up for trade. They had him up for trade. They were trying to shop him.
They did. They do it long, but they did.
Saquon Barkley, they had no buyers. Nobody wants to go and pay this much money. Saquon Barkley the same way. Like we'll pay this $10 million. He's getting the same amount of money that Tony Pollard's getting. That's why he's upset. Like I'm better than Tony. Why I got to get the same amount of money Tony getting?
It's a different type of offense.
Off of this man broke his foot. I played the whole season, second in the league in rushing, and now I got to make the same amount of money as this next man. And I'm more of a vocal point in my offense than he was.
But Tony Parker,
I take that 10 million. I take that 10 million.
I was just about to say
that's because we don't make 10 million. But if you made 10 million, would you take that 10 million to do the same thing the next man is doing?
Hey, remember what we said now? Remember how we talked about Jameis Winston the other day?
Yeah.
But remember that now.
It's like you're doing this. Matter of fact, you're doing more work than the next man at your job. but y'all are making the same amount of money.
But your damaged goods. I'm okay. I was broken. You're damaged.
Not last year.
Not last year, but we all know you play a more violent game of running back versus me. My offense doesn't require me to shoulder the load as much as yours is. I'm not saying that you should get this money, but what I'm saying is because of how violent you run and how like I said, I like Pollard. I like Pollard's game. If I had to choose between the two, honestly.
Okay, that's where we go right there. If you got to choose between the two, who you going with?
Between who?
Between Pollard and Saquon?
Who you going with?
Pollard and a healthy Saquon?
The Saquon we had last year.
Yeah, I'm still taking Pollard because it's a safe running back for me with the same amount of productivity. And then I can put him on the line, I can put him in the backfield. I can get a little bit more out of Pollard without me thinking about health, as a risk. When I'm paying money.
Health wasn't a question. We're talking about the Saquon last year. So health is not a question.
Health's not a question.
Okay, well, I'm still taking Pollard.
I'm not.
I like Barkley. I do. But I even though we're not talking about health, we're talking about what we finna pay for productivity, what we finna pay for, in future. I'm sick. Saquon they're both good all around backs. But I've also seen Pollard taking he's running backs. I'm sorry, kickoff returns. I've seen him on the line. I've seen him in the backfield. I've seen him do a lot more.
He won't do it now.
Huh?
Saquon he could be a featured back.
Yeah, Saquon got you 1,300 yards last year, 10 touchdowns.
Okay, but your guy had to split time, right? He had to split. So, and like I said, I think they got a fullback at the Giants, but I still gotta keep. If I'm a GM, I still gotta keep in mind. He also tore that same ACL at Penn State. Where was he at? Penn State. Yeah. I gotta think about that, man. He tore that wheel. This is his second time tearing that wheel.
Pollard coming off injury.
A broken foot versus an ACL.
He's still coming off injury.
That's a different injury. I broke a foot.
Injury is an injury. You coming off an injury.
Okay.
I hit that foot the wrong way, go break again.
Great conversation.
No, you talking about a broken foot don't break like an ACL tear.
Yeah. It takes a little longer. It takes a little longer for the ACL.
So remember, the Giants didn't play Saquon that first year because he was still rehab. I'm just saying.
Kamarie says, man, he appreciate what he got, man, and mind his business. If he was making $10 million, he ain't worried about what the next man is making.
You should. Most people do, but like you said, it's a pocketbook game.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they pocket watching now. They pocket watching.
The last thing I'm saying about this is, he better heed to Jameis Winston. You could be making $10 million.
Hey, if you pull the Jameis, that means somebody go, hey man, be smart about this. But I know now, but in Saquon's case, he could find a job. Jameis didn't have anybody knocking on the door, no phone calls. Now, if we're asking anybody to think about that should be Ezekiel.
Right.
Well, it wasn't nobody. So you think people be knocking on the door for Saquon?
Yeah, of course. I think so right now.
But they wasn't knocking on the door from a man from Tennessee?
Who?
Talking
about the King? King Henry?
Yeah. But they weren't knocking on the door for him.
I think they just didn't get the deal that they were looking for. I think there was, some people out there. I just didn't. You're gonna have to come up with some players.
Yeah.
Don't just give me a trash deal.
They probably want more money. So you think he'll get a deal with other teams?
I don't know. Like I said, they're not trying to shop him. They're just trying to figure out what they're gonna have to pay.
Yeah, they're trying to pay the least amount.
Right.
It was gonna be cheaper to put the franchise tag than it would be to pay him what he's owed, what he's worth.
And you said the Giants in the bottom 5 for salary cap space.
Yeah, they're in bottom 5.
So he ain't gonna get paid.
So let me tell you what's gonna end up happening is next year if they can't figure it out, they'll Dalvin Cook him.
Oh, they're gonna let him go.
If they can't come up with the bread, they already trying to figure out what to do now, and they ain't moved yet.
Yeah,
even that's for this money. Yeah.
He said, Curtis said they offered him 14, man. He said he's worth more than 14.
So just imagine, because so Dalvin didn't even make a big fuss about it. They just said, we ain't got no money. You can go. We can't trade you. We can't find nothing for you. You know, ran 1,400 the past 4. Yeah. What can we do? You can go and pick wherever you can go, because we couldn't find no deals.
The Kamari, Jane Littlejohn said, Kamari, you lying, Mr. Union. You lying. You would not be okay with that. If you was doing the same thing, making 22.4 money, I don't know if you feel the same way. You look at that 22.4 money. That might be a little different.
Not that 224, not that go home money.
That go home money. Look here now.
We ain't got nothing for you today.
So real quick, I know we need to move on, but Christian McCaffrey is the top paid, making 16. Alvin Kamara is second at 15.
Oh yeah, I'm asking for more than them. I'm asking for more than them. Especially Alvin Kamara. Maybe not Christian, but Alvin Kamara making more than me. Shoot.
I don't know.
Oh no.
15. I'm 15th in the league, and you making what? Where's Saquon at?
He
is that 10?
He had 10. Let me see top running back. Hold on. Let me.
My bad, Saquon. My bad.
Let's take the whole show on this one topic, boy.
Because I get where you're coming from now. Because you add more. You digging up more trash that I gotta sift through.
He's number 8. Tied with Josh Jacobs.
Saquon is number 8. Okay.
With Josh Jacobs.
Oh,
Josh. Okay. Josh for the Raiders.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, 8.
I said it's 3 of them. You're right, G. It's 3 of them. It's Pollard, Josh Jacobs, and Saquon.
Because they all got franchise tag. Yeah, they all franchise tag. All 3 of them.
Okay.
Yeah. So who's above them?
You got Aaron Jones, 11.5. Joe Mixon, 12. Nick Chubb, 12.2. Derrick Henry, 12.5. Dalvin Cook was 12.6. And then Alvin Kamara, 15. And McCaffrey, 16.
Should Saquon be up there with them? Come on, man. Come on now.
This is his 4th season, right? This is 4th season, right? Yeah.
Let me see. How long Saquon been in the league? He's going his 6th year. 6. Okay. Yeah. So I still got to do this here. Out of 6 seasons, you've only played for me for 4, right? You didn't play the first year because of your injury. You didn't play for me last year. So 4 of those years, should I put you in, for the 4 years of production, you want me to put you in at the top 5? He should be in top. He feels he should be in top 2.
Top 2. So
no.
McCaffrey and then him.
McCaffrey and then him. That's what he feel. That's what he feels.
The King still ain't got paid.
Maybe top 3. Maybe if you want to throw Henry in there.
And that's what I'm saying. The King hadn't even asked for no bread,
I think they shouldn't renegotiate any contract during the contract. That would stop some of this nonsense. But so what about when the owners or the organization decide to get rid of them?
And then you can do right. And then
right. So the players gotta have some kind of fight back too.
But that's why they say it's a contract. But then when that happens, you do a contract extension. But when we can't come up with a deal, a la Jackson, we're gonna tag your butt. We're gonna give you the average of the top 5 in your class, and we're gonna give you.
Ezekiel Elliott was under contract still. They got rid of him. Dalvin Cook was under contract still. They got rid of him. DeAndre Hopkins was under contract still. They got rid of him. So why is it different for the owners, the organization to do it, and now when the players want to fight back, they being greedy?
That's the point.
It's a great point. It's a great point.
They can let you go at any time.
At any time.
Yep. That's the business.
They
can let you go.
Yeah. You know something? That's why I guess that's why everybody's trying to get as much guaranteed money as they can.
There you go.
You know what? And there you go. Because like I said, they can let you go for code of conduct. They can let you go for being late. They can let you go. Listen, it just ain't working out.
Breaking news, fellas. Breaking news. Ja Morant has been suspended for the entire. Never mind.
Oh, look, the entire what?
No, never mind. No,
that's fake news.
That's fake news.
Oh boy,
look. They almost got me, dog. They almost got me.
That boy here breaking news. Hey, hold on, guys. Breaking news.
I couldn't type fast enough.
They almost got me. Hey, butt crack sports, dog. They get you. Butt crack sports, man.
Why you getting updates from butt crack sports? Golly.
They on Twitter for some reason, man.
Oh Lord, that man said breaking news. And somebody. The crazy part is somebody at butt crack had to put it in there and put sin. Let's put it out there in the atmosphere.
They always throwing something out there. They always.
Oh look, that's that stuff that James Lil John be getting. That's where he get his news from. Butt crack news.
All right, man. So hey, where's the best? That's the automatic block on Twitter. Absolutely, dog. Automatic.
Man.
So where is the best place? And will this be our last discussion on the NFL, man? Our last place for where do you think Cook should go, or where do you think he will go? Dalvin Cook.
Dalvin Cook.
No suitors so far, man. No suitors.
This is what I heard. He's a Florida kid. It's one of your Florida State guys, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I've heard Miami. You know, I've heard. You know, like I said, that South Beach was calling him.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I like I said, them, and there was one other team that I heard about that he was considering. What was the second one? I heard Miami, and it was I don't know if it was Jacksonville, but I think it was more of a situation with just being close to home. You know what I mean? But I'm not sure. But those were the first two that I heard about.
And let me put this out there too. He said he was looking for a long term. He's not looking for it, and he's not trying to come out there and get paid $4 million, $5 million. He's trying to get paid.
He want to finish his career off at.
Huh?
How long has he been in the league?
He came in 17.
Yeah, so he's 7 years now.
Ooh.
So whatever this last deal is, it's gonna be probably his last hoorah.
Yeah. So they have 13 mil. The Miami Dolphins. They have $13 million to play with right now. I know they don't want to spend all of it on Dalvin Cook.
Yeah. So from what I read, like I said, if it ain't Florida, it's gonna be an East Coast team. Is where he trying to get back, just close to home.
Mm-hmm.
Tampa Bay.
Hey, that's Florida.
Tampa, they got $3 million under the cap.
They can't even. They shout 10.
They shout. They shout over there. They in a conundrum over there in Tampa Bay, man. So
they ask for discounts.
What about Jacksonville?
That's what I heard. Jacksonville was one of the ones that he was interested in, but I know Miami was his top hitter.
Jacksonville's looking like they got 12 million. They under the Dolphins. Let me see. You got the Bears. They got 32 mil. The Cardinals, they got 26. Carolina, like Steve says, they have 26. I don't think that's a bad look either. Carolina, go there, help out your Rook and Bryce Young. That could help, man. The Jets have 24 mil. The Lions have 23. The Colts have 23. The Cowboys have 20. I don't see the Cowboys going. I think they're gonna stay with what they have.
He didn't call that team, Corey.
Huh?
Yeah. The Commanders got 11 mil, and the Falcons. The Falcons, they didn't use up all their money. The Falcons,
no, we still got 20.
Y'all got 10 mil.
Okay, we just signed one person, but I think we got a few bucks left.
Yeah,
but I ain't gonna lie, we done a great job. Huh?
On defense, y'all signed another defensive player.
Yeah, we got them rotate, boy. We got them rotate.
All right, man. Let's move on, man. Let's recap this NBA Finals, and then we got to jump into this game for my guy. All right, so the NBA Finals, the Denver Nuggets, man, they pull it off, and like the OG said, a gentleman sweep. Now they're trying to discredit what the Denver Nuggets did. I'm seeing all on social media. My bad. Steve said it as well. He said they would not win another game. You did say that. But now they're trying to say the Nuggets beat a number 7 seed in the Lakers. They beat a number 8 seed in who did they play? Minnesota.
That ain't their fault.
Then they beat a 4 seed in the Suns without their starting point guard. And then they beat an 8 seeded Miami Heat.
You know what? I can use the same argument with how the Miami Heat made it. They beat a number 1 seed in Milwaukee without Antetokounmpo, 100% Antetokounmpo. They mollywopped on New York because New York was, they were playing with house money. Then you beat a Celtics teams that had a first year coach that kind of got out coached. We can use them same analogies, them same type of deals, whatever. when the matchups came on the east from the east and west side, Denver was tougher. They were tough.
Yeah, but and also you got to take into consideration the teams that they beat. Who those teams beat to get to that point? So the Lakers beat Golden State and beat Memphis to get there.
Yeah.
and then Denver mollywopped them.
Yeah. It was just teams that were playing with.
It was stressed about the Lakers, even though the Lakers came in at 8 seed, but it was stressed that the Lakers had the best record since the All-Star break, didn't it?
Yeah.
Not since the All-Star break, was it?
I think they had the most gel in this team since the All-Star break when they made those changes. They came in and them boys, they did all right. I remember giving them some props since the All-Star break. But,
So see that, and I'm like my man, not your average guy. They hate us. Now when Denver was the number 1 seed and not getting there, then you talked about it. Now they're the number 1 seed and they win it all, and you're still talking about it.
Right.
You D if you do, and you D if you don't.
Like I said, I went for Miami, but I couldn't go against a tougher team because they just. I ain't gonna lie, I got so frustrated. I think I keep saying the same thing. I've been on Bam all the whole playoffs. I think on our text message line or whatever. I've been dogging Bam, but I knew Bam wasn't strong enough. With Jokic. Some of them shots. He played okay, but that's what I'm saying. Sometimes when he played terrible, Like some of them shots that he put up, come on, man.
What about your starting guards in game? What game was that? Game 4 for Miami. They didn't score with 2 points.
Yeah, and then foul. He was just making stupid. That's what I'm saying. Some of it was like, because I listen. I remember giving Spoelstra his flowers. I remember giving Martin his. I remember, and I ain't gonna lie to you. I was so frustrated with Hero. Try to get in there, play. Try to get it. I know it's your hand or whatever, but come in as a decoy, something. It's not even your shooting hand.
What they do going there and get injured again, then out all next season.
You got this your hand, man. He got hurt in the first part of the playoffs against Milwaukee. Man, get in there.
It's the reason they let him come back, though.
Huh?
It's the reason they let him come back.
I'm just saying.
I'm sure they wanted him to come.
Man, we done seen. Remember when John Morant fell on his wrist and but then he came back, wrapped it up. I mean, I'm just saying.
It wasn't broke.
But we watched Hero take shots. You know what I'm saying? Now, I know it's a difference when you're playing in the game or whatever, but we watched him, take some shots. Put that wrap on it, man, and get out there.
Did you see him warming up? That boy was missing everything.
Was he?
Boy, no, he was missing everything.
I'm going to ask y'all a question that y'all disagreed with beforehand, and that was because Jokic didn't have a shoe deal, he wasn't a superstar. So now, is the MVP of the championship series. Is he a superstar now?
He got a shoe yet?
No, he ain't no shoe.
I need a shoe, man. I'm standing by my word. I don't want them Yugoslavian shoes everywhere. You know.
So you gotta
Nah,
have a shoe deal to be a superstar.
I'm just saying, you know, that's what they want you to do. You know, he's from Serbia. You know, he can wear them Serbian shoes.
Oh, Lord. He's definitely a superstar. But and we'll no shoe, no star.
Right.
No shoe, no star.
I'm seeing rumors of your boy Zion on the trade market. They might be putting him up for trade, man. To try to move up in the draft.
Where you see that at?
They were talking about it today.
Man. That's
we should win the same site. You just almost.
No, it wasn't butt crack. It wasn't butt crack.
I about to say it ain't. This is. I ain't gonna lie. This is on the Big Letter Time network.
You know, we talked about this. I think a couple of weeks ago, and even though Zion was my homeboy, I was on him.
Yeah, you did.
You gotta make a choice.
Yeah, you did, man. So hey, let's go ahead and get into this game. OG, I know we got like 10 minutes left. So let's go ahead and jump into this game. And I heard Dwayne. I don't know if y'all watched Dwayne Wade. He was on the All the Smoke podcast. And he mentioned, you know, he got inducted to the Hall of Fame this year, so he's going in. And he said, you know, yeah, I got 3 rings, man, but there's different levels in that Hall of Fame. He said, you know, I can't go into on the floor where the 4-ring people are and the 5-ring.
A 3-ring person saying that?
He said, I could be where the 3-ring people are. So the people with no ring, you know where they at. They still
go to the hall and see if they got segregated by rings.
They probably do. Both
of y'all saying it is a problem.
All right, let's go, OG.
All right.
That's from Dwayne Wade, though.
Since we're talking about football, I got a few questions here about football. Okay, first question is all-time leading scorer in NFL history.
Emmitt Smith. Oh, wait, leading scorer?
Yeah.
It's a kicker. One of our old kicker.
It's Tom Brady, ain't it?
No.
He got the most touchdowns, but it's either Adam Vinatieri or it was our old kicker, Morton Anderson.
So which one?
Morton.
It's the first one you said.
It was Adam? God. Vinatieri, okay.
Dang, a kicker got the most points?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Wow.
Right.
Don't you get 6 for a touchdown?
What you don't get? You don't got that many.
All right. Next question. Who holds the record for the most TDs in a single season?
Most
touchdowns in a single season. Let me know if y'all need multiple choice.
I'm going with Breeze.
Oh, are we talking quarterback? We're talking receivers.
These are running backs.
Oh Lord,
Marshall Faulk.
I'm going with the little dude from San Diego from the Chargers.
Tomlinson, LT.
Yeah.
That's who it is.
Thompson. Okay.
The Damian Tomlinson had 31. Sean Alexander had 28. And Priest Holmes had 27.
Dang, I remember Priest Holmes. Dang.
So next one, who holds the record for the most passing yards in a single season?
Drew Brees.
Yeah, go with Brees.
Damn.
Guess what?
Peyton Manning, and guess what? By 1 yard.
By 1 yard over Brees.
Oh, wow.
Peyton Manning had 54-77. Brees had 54-76.
Steve says, damn
fouls. Man, that was in the 70s. Okay.
All right. Next one. Most rushing yards in a single season.
Adrian Peterson.
Go
Remember
ahead.
Adrian? No, remember Adrian didn't do it. They took him out. In the single season. It ain't Henry.
Oh no, it's no, it's not. It's Chris Johnson.
No.
Oh shit.
Boy, they get.
This clue gonna give it away. He one of the first running backs I've seen that wore like goggles or glasses.
Eric Dickinson.
Yep.
Eric Dickinson still hold the record?
He still hold the record.
2105. Adrian Peterson had 2097.
I know they didn't put him in. He could have broke it. Yeah.
Damn.
All right, next one. Let me know about time, Corey.
I got 4 minutes. No, I got 5 minutes. 5 minutes.
Most sacks in a single season. Most sacks in a single season.
The boy from the Giants. Strahan, Michael Strahan.
Yep. Yeah. He 0.5 over Justin Houston.
Brett Favre cheated and fell down for him.
gave him the last one.
Y'all get the last one.
And I know y'all get this one. This one should be real easy. First African American coach to win a Super Bowl.
You man from
Dungy. Tony Dungy.
Tony Dungy, yeah.
Yep. Y'all should get this one too. No, y'all won't. Y'all gonna guess wrong though. First team to win a Super Bowl as a wild card team.
Ooh.
As
a wild card team.
Raiders.
The New York Giants.
Corey, you got it right. Raiders.
1980.
Damn.
Kicking G butt, boy.
This is real easy.
I'm winning right now by 1.
No, you not.
You ain't even keep it score. Y'all just stop.
I've been keeping score.
Yeah,
Anyway, this is an easy one. First team to win a Super Bowl in their own home stadium.
Tampa Bay.
I'll go with that. Yeah, I'll go with that. Because I was like, is there something else?
Now, get this one now. I know what somebody's answer is going to be. But it's going to be wrong. What is the largest NFL stadium?
Oh, here we go.
Oh, Lord. I had that.
It's Green Bay. It's the Green Bay Packers.
No, it's not.
Nope.
It's SoFi Stadium.
Nope. It's Soldier Field.
Nope.
It ain't you say the biggest seating wise?
Not seating. I said largest stadium, not seating.
Oh, yeah, he's right.
Oh,
he's right.
The Superdome? Nah,
yeah.
It's fairly new, not brand new, but fairly new. I give you a hint, it's a dome.
It's a dome.
Is it is the Las Vegas Stadium?
No.
A dome.
Run out of time.
Yeah, it must be the Cowboys then.
No, I knew that's what I said that began with. U.S. Bank, Minnesota.
Oh.
Oh, wow, okay. Wow.
My boy said the Metro Dome.
What stadium has hosted the most Super Bowls?
Ooh.
That's gonna be the New Orleans Saints.
Nope.
No, it's gotta be in Cali.
No.
Damn.
The most Super Bowls?
Mm-hmm.
He said Miami. Miami?
Yep, that's it.
Oh, okay.
The Saints would tie Miami. I think they stayed with the 2025 Super Bowl.
Okay. Yeah, I know they had a bunch of.
They got them playing on a baseball field? That's crazy.
Last one. Tallest player in NFL history. Playing in NFL.
Too tall Jones.
No.
Nah, it wasn't too tall.
Tallest player. What's their position? They got to be wide out.
No, this defensive guy.
The defense.
But it's kind of a long time ago. It's kind of tough one.
I never mind then. Look.
Yeah, he's back in 1967 with the Raiders.
Oh, yeah, really Raiders. Ray Nitschke.
Richard Sly. He was 7 feet.
Damn.
Then Dan Kipper was 6'10" with the Lions, and then Too Tall was 6'9".
Wow.
Okay.
How tall was Harold Carmichael?
I don't know how tall Harold Carmichael was.
And Ted Hendricks. I don't even know who they are.
Last quick one. Which state has the most HBCUs, Corey?
Georgia.
No.
South Carolina?
Nope.
No. Florida.
Nope.
The most HBCU. Oh, Texas.
Nope.
Mississippi.
Ooh.
Alabama.
That's right.
Damn. We sucked. We sucked that game up. We sucked that game up. Virginia.
That's good.
It wasn't tough as the other ones I did, because y'all didn't miss me up the last game y'all did.
That was good. That was good.
Yeah. I won, though.
You didn't win. We didn't win.
Hey, look, before we leave real quick, hey, what's wrong with Paul Pierce? Did y'all see him in
Yeah, you saw him out there all high.
What? And then he brought a side chick, and then
they said let's bring some girls on here.
Well, look, Kevin Garnett was like, "We are working." Hey, we were trying to save him. He said, "Like, check your phone." That dude said, "Oh, we live.
We live for real.
Yeah, we live for real."
Oh yeah. Paul is out there, man. Hey, not your average guy, man. Hey, send me a DM, my guy. I want to send you something, man. I want to send you something. Send me a DM on Twitch, and with your address, and the size t-shirt you wear. So we appreciate your support, big dog, man. So definitely do that for me, man. I'm not listening to you, Rodney. I'm not listening to you at all, Rodney. But y'all do have to listen to somebody, because we forgot to do this. Listen to my man.
Are you in the market for a new home or looking to refinance your conventional, FHA, or VA loan? The crew and you have the perfect guy for you, the mortgage guy, Alvin Jameson. That's right, Alvin Jameson at alvinjameson.com. You can also reach him as we do at 404-587-9033. Financing a home can be one of the biggest investments you can make. Go with the one the crew and you trust, Alvin Jameson. And when you reach out to him, let him know you heard it from the crew and you.
So we appreciate each and every one of you all, man. Go ahead, OG.
Hey, happy pre-Juneteenth to everyone out there.
Absolutely, man. And a happy Father's Day to everybody out there, man. We will not be having a show on Sunday. We will be celebrating with the fam for Father's Day. Since we took off for Mother's Day, we definitely got to take off for Father's Day.
Look, half y'all fathers gonna be at the house anyway. With your paper tie.
Grilling. Y'all gonna be out there grilling.
Working.
Hey, no, we appreciate each and every one of y'all out there, man. Everybody out there on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook, man. Thank y'all for rocking with us. We look forward to seeing y'all next Wednesday. We hope and pray that you all have a wonderful Father's Day. My guy, not your average guy, Kamarie White. Make sure y'all check out Kamarie White and his wife, Ashley, live with Ashley and Kamarie on Tuesdays.
It's funny. One of his shows came in on my phone just automatically. I said, you know what? That means somebody want me to listen. Let me get it.
Yes, sir.
Nerd stuff.
My guy James Littlejohn, NF Soul, Rodney Littlejohn, my dad Larry Wright, my wife Crystal Wright, Curtis Vaughn, man. Appreciate you rocking with us, big homie. I appreciate that info, man, on your Giants, man. Appreciate you jumping on. And anybody else we may have missed, man, we appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for rocking with us. We love you. Remember to keep your head on the swivel and keep God first, man. And we'll see y'all on Wednesday at 8 o'clock. We are out. Peace.
We are working.
Be careful there, man.
That man said we could go to girlfriends.com and get a girlfriend for the girlfriendfortheday.com.
Girlfriend for the day.com.
What? Girlfriend for the day.